on the basis of their inability to provide proper payment security as provided in the concession agreement. What, in your view, prevented the government under the leadership of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo from exhaustively examining all the relevant documents before handing over such valuable assets to PDS, and what was the economic cost to Ghana?
Thank you. I might not be able to tell you the economic cost in the sense that I don't know of any losses in the interim in that 8 months. But like everything else, if the marriage doesn't work, partners may leave. And if false pretenses might have gained you a favor, if it is found, you are punished for it. I'm sure if Ghana was supposed to give certain conditions or fulfill certain conditions, and Ghana couldn't have or was not able to do it, PDS would be the first to have run to court. We shouldn't take it lightly that the accusation of representing your payment guarantee with a false note, if it is correct, is a grievous sign as telling somebody that you own a building that is not yours to go and secure a loan. So I have to settle down there when you pass me to really interrogate the matter that happened. I wouldn't like to give a hasty remark or conclusion or answer to yours because you deserve better. So please pass me and I'll get back to you.
Honorable nominee, you are being moved. You were at the Ministry of Education. Now you are heading to the Ministry of Energy, a ministry that is wallowing in debt. You recall, in November 2020, the independent power producers entreated government to pay 80% of the 1 billion debt. Otherwise, their businesses will collapse. You recall that during the erstwhile NDC government, Parliament of the Republic of Ghana passed the Energy Sector Levy Act and imposed taxes intentioned to pay off the debt. Your government, on assumption of office, securitized receivables from the energy sector levy for 15 years to pay off the debt. But as we speak, we are aware that the debt is ballooning. And we are told that if we are not careful, by 2023, it will be difficult to even run the sector. In fact, as we speak, the sector, in terms of debt, is verging on collapse. How do you propose to resuscitate this very important sector to engender economic growth in the coming years?
Thank you. Basically, the problem is this. If all the monies that we pay for our utility bills is given to the providers of the service, the distributors, the wheelers or transmitters, the energy producers, and their fuel cost, we don't collect enough to meet our requirements. And like I said to the honorable member, at the end of the selling point, we pay more than everybody in this country, in the West Africa sub-region. But from the beginning point, we seem to have higher costs than everybody as well. The pay or take contracts, the excess power that we pay for in a year, which we don't consume, is more than $500 million. So we need to, like I said, sit down passionately with everybody, unbundle everything, expose ourselves to IPPs, the transmitters, and sit down and say, hey, if we don't change, we don't reform, we don't agree on certain parameters, we would all collapse. We will all collapse. It's frankly so. Like you said, by 2023, if nothing else dramatically is done, the debt situation will hit 12.5 billion. And it's serious. So we have to sit down, cool heads with everybody. You cannot overfeed, oversuckle, or you can't produce more milk than energy you can take in. So we have to look at it. If you pass me, it is one of the issues that I think we all have to think about.
The cost of acquiring a meter from ECG is very high in the rural communities. I recall when in November somebody contacted me to ensure that he gets a meter. Contacted. I engaged the officers in charge, and the cost was estimated around 600 Ghana cedis. How can an ordinary Ghanaian in a rural community be able to afford this, knowing very well that impressive and effective economic life is anchored